Hello and welcome to my channel. In this midweek make, I'm going to make UV resin Christmas earrings. Hi, I'm back with another midweek make. And I got this mould from Temu and it's got assorted shapes in it. We've got some Christmas trees, there's a big parcel star, mostly stars, a star snowman. I think that's supposed to be mittens in the middle. There's a robin, which I love, Santa face, some random pieces. There's some holly, a random star, don't really know what that is, and a little snowflake. But I wanted to point out that this one, I love this one too. It's got a little reindeer in there, so you could just pour the reindeer, you know, just the head rather than the star. But this is extremely thin. And so what I would recommend doing is perhaps sticking some bezel tape or something on the back. I don't think it will leak, but you never know. So just a point to make if you ever get this from Temu. May not be the same for all of them. Anyway, I want to make some UV resin earrings. So I want to make some little trees here. Now, obviously this mold's not see-through. So UV resin doesn't really do well if you can't cure it all the way through. But what I want to do is just cure a very thin layer of the UV resin, take it out, and then flip it over and cure it again. And then I can put some glitter on the back. So let's see if that works. I'll just put a small bit in there. Oops, got about 5 sticks fell out then. Now there's bound to be little air bubbles trapped in those stars, so I'm just going to use the tip of the stick to move the resin around and coat the bottom, but also to move any bubbles out of the way. I want the thinnest layer I can get. But it covers everything. Get this star up the top here. Can definitely see some bubbles in there. If I just change my angle, I can see I've got a little fisheye happening there, so I might need a tiny bit more, and I've just put bubble in there. I'm just going to put one more drop in there just to help that. Okay, I think there's a lump there of silicone, which is the price you pay for cheaper molds. Some of them are really, really good. So it's a bit hit and miss, I think, when you buy from Temu. For the most part, I've not had any problems. Okay, so I'm going to try and cure that now. Right, I'm going to cure that for 150 seconds. And I'll be back once that's done and we can see how far the UV rays have cured through the mould. Okay, that's finished. Let's see if I can get that out. Okay, so I think those stars look a little bit sticky potentially. And the mould isn't shiny. That's okay. So I'm just going to put that there. And I'm going to do the same again because obviously I want earrings, so I'm going to want a pair. So I will put some more resin in. and spread that out again.
Santa's sleigh bells ring bright and clear. Snowflakes whisper winter cheer.
So now I can cue that, and I'll cue that other one at the same time. So again, another 150 seconds.
Twinkling lights and garlands fine, wooden stars and candy twine, presents tucked beneath the tree, joyful hearts for you and me. Oh, Christmas tree so tall and proud, your glowing branches call out loud. Red and green.
Okay, I think I'm going to give that another... Nope, I'm not. I'm going to risk it. Let's take that out. Didn't get all the way into the corner. Okay, this shouldn't work, but I am going to try it. So I'm just going to put that back in, push it down, and see if I can fill that small area. I should have put another layer on. Trust your instincts. Okay. They're pretty deep, these molds, actually, which is quite good. Just see if I can get that bit off the edge there. Just give that a second to sit flat. Yay. Okay, so I just need to do another one. That's the only downside really of having a mold that is not dedicated for earrings, is that you only have one item instead of a pair. But by using the UV resin, it's quick to make, so it's not like you've got to wait 24 hours to demold it. So I'm just going to go ahead and do the second one, and then I will be back. Okay, I've cured them now, and I've got some fixings. I've got enough for just one earring, so I need to order some more, but I will show you what I'll do with the hollies. So I'm going to use some of this green glitter. I don't know where I got it from. I've had it a long time because I did a lot of paper crafting. So yeah, it goes everywhere. But I'm going to put some of the UV resin in my cup. Probably don't need that much, but I can always use it for other things. Now I'm not going to put too much of this glitter in because it's UV resin. You want it to be able to cure through it, and I can make it a couple of layers. So let me just mix that and see what that looks like. Yeah, I need more than that. Let me put some more in. Just mix it round. That looks pretty good. Let's see what that looks like after I've done one coat. So now I'm just going to put this on the back of the pieces. Just do a layer. I've just got it resting on the back of an old mould. So I am going to paint the stars from the front, so I'm not worried about covering them. I just want to get a layer of resin on the back. These are slightly, there's a dip, if you can see. Yeah, you can see that they're quite dipped because I didn't obviously fill the mold. So I'm just trying to straighten that out and give them some added strength, and obviously put the colour there.
Santa's sleigh bells ring bright and clear. Snowflakes whisper.
I can add another coat in a minute. I just want to cover them all.
Holly berries red and seen. Twinkling lights and garlands fine. Wooden stars and candy twine. Presents tucked beneath the tree. Joyful hearts for you and me. Oh, Christmas tree so tall and proud.
Okay, now I need to cure these. Okay, that's what they look like after one coat. So I think they do need another coat. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. And I'll show you what that looks like afterwards. Okay, that's a bit better green. And now I'm going to use a chrome marker and a paint pen. This is an oil paint pen, and I got these in a set. I'm not sure how many's in there, 36 or something, comes in a bag. Got those from Amazon, so I'll link those below if I can find them. But now I'm just going to colour in the stars because they are raised or embossed on the surface, so I just highlight those.
Your glowing branches call out loud. Red and green in perfect blend, a symbol of joy without doubt. Through frosty nights and laughter's glow, we celebrate as soft winds blow. Fir and holly side by side, in you our Christmas dreams abide. Children's voices fill the air, songs of peace without despair. Every home.
The only downside, well, one of the other downsides, is that if this was an earring mould, you would have had a pair, and then this would have been mirrored. But I don't think that's going to matter. I am going to hang them like that. So obviously this is upside down, but I think that'll be fine. Right, in order to join them on there, I've got a pair of tweezers which remain closed unless you pinch them. So I'm just going to grip my jump ring between there, and there is the slot. And I'm going to, let me move that one out of the way for a minute. I'm going to hold that in place, get it on there so I can get it as flat as possible. And then I'm going to put a blob of the UV resin, and I'm going to set that in place. And hopefully that will hold the jump ring on the back of the Christmas tree. So let me see if I can get this. If I move this to the edge of my mould, then I can get that as flat as possible. And put a blob of the UV resin and secure it. Okay, let's see if that's okay. Oop. That looks all right. I could add some more on there if I want to. I think that will be okay. So I'll just unhook that and pass the hook through, and then just do it up, and there I go, one little earring. So I just need to do the same to the other one.
Oh, Christmas tree so tall and proud, your glowing branches call out loud. Red and green in perfect blend, a symbol of joy without doubt.
And there we go. I think they are quite cute. Yeah, I like them a lot. So, as for these, well, I have other earrings. So I have these, but are they too big to go on the back? Ooh, just about. I think I probably could put those on the back. So before I do that, I might have to sand that flat a little bit. I think I'm going to try and put a top coat on those because those are very dull. So let's get that into position. Just going to use a micro brush stick, and I will put a blob on there. Get my gloves back on first. Gloves on. Okay. So I'm just going to paint that over the top. Wow, look at the way that glitter shines through now. That's beautiful. Okay, let's do the same to the other one. Okay, and then I will set those. Okay, I think that's much prettier. So let's have a look, and I actually do like that a lot. I might even just do that on the trees. I know I said I was going to keep them plain, but like I say, you change your plans sometimes. So let's get some of these studs out. And I've got some super glue here. So I'm just going to put a little blob on and attach those. Try and get it in the middle. Right, just leave those for a bit. All over. It did. Okay, I'll put those to the side for a minute. And let's do these. So I'm just going to hang those off the edge. Okay. Let's put a blob there. and manoeuvre that around. So you don't need a lot, you just need a very thin coat across the surface. You can coat the stars, but you don't have to. There's no need to. Okay, do this one. That's so pretty, that glitter. Okay, so just cure these now. And here are some photos of them finished. I love the way that they're glittering in the sunshine and the way the red berries pop. Thank you very much for watching. If you've liked this video, please give me a thumbs up and comment. And if you haven't subscribed, I would love it if you would. Come back and see what I'm making on Friday. Thanks. Bye.